I'm back. I've been feeling very meh and not in the mood for like a lot of things, so I'm going to just lower the camera also a little bit. So we're going to cozy game today because the idea of playing Resident Evil, is it in focus? The idea of playing Resident Evil right now stresses me out. Therefore, I've chosen peace, and we're gonna do cozy games today. Well, I don't think we're gonna do more than one, but we're gonna do this one, and I'm looking forward to it. I hope you all are too. So, I'm gonna start up this game, and we'll see where it takes us, I guess. Gameplay. I'm going to pause Spotify, and I'm gonna... I have a death counter. Oops. I think my PC is not enjoying the part where I am trying to load this all. Do you hear me? You do. You hear the game? You do. Start game. Let's go! Today is the day. I've packed up my things. Vroom vroom. Leaving everything else behind. For a quiet life by the sea. I love the cursor. Tiny bookshop. I love it. What did it say there? It's Monday. Summer 1st, is that what it said? Click, 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 click. Oh! Oh. You're gonna give me a tutorial, right? In shop? Are these the books that I have? Prime. Drama. Fact. Lag. Game. My, what a sight. You must be the new bookseller. I've heard so much about you. Ooh, like what? I know you're planning to sell used books for a good price and that you're not from the area. I certainly think that you could use someone to show you the ropes around here. Yes, please. Welcome to our quaint little town. I'm Tilda. Lovely to meet you. Hi, Tilda. I love you already. I used to run the local bookstore here before my retirement, so you can trust my advice. I love this lady. Let's see, you should know that us Bookstonians have very particular taste in books. Okay? For example, prefer to read classic and crime novels, not much else. So why don't I have a look at your selection and see if I can find something worthwhile? So we have crime, which has an up arrow. Okay. Drama, fact, fantasy, classic, kids, travel. When a customer finds a book, they will keep looking for more. Okay. Oh, there's Stephen King for the shelf. Oh. Well, -1, she's picked it up. Okay. Sadly, you didn't have the right book to offer. Okay. Even though you may have books of the right genre, whether people actually take one home depends on your sale chance. 22, 16, 19, 43. You can check your seat children at any time hovering over the genres on the right. Yes. Hi, sir. This shows the odds that someone might find a book they like. Okay. Because the chance is based on how many books you have in your shop. Okay. Because we only have 2 of these, it's less likely that you will have, because we have 10 of these and 10 of these, it makes sense. There's more chance we have it. Okay. It will decrease the generality of books throughout the day. Managing to sell that last book of a genre is the mark of a great bookseller. Did you buy it? Money in pocket. Money made or lost today. You're running in the store. Oh, 2 books. Great. 3 books. Lovely. Oh, Bill, Bryson has been in the news. Is there something else that I do here? Hi there. The bookseller, right? So you already talked to Tilda. Did she know everything about you already? Huh. Yeah, she does that. Told me all about the review before I even started my job there. Oh, I'm talking about the Buxtonbury Review. It's the local paper. Yeah, I sort of write for them. Okay. My name's Fern Estrada. Hi, Fern. Glad to meet you. Your arrival is kind of the only interesting thing that happened around here in a while. You'll have to excuse my nosiness, but it's sort of my job to write about you now. How about you help me out by answering a few of my questions, and I'll give you a free subscription in return. You might appreciate the events calendar, and people often sell used books in the classy feeds. Okay. Right. For the record, what made you come to Buxtonbury? An escape, searching for where I belong. Want an adventure. Oh, wow. Kind of feel the same way. Hope it works out for you. Okay, and what's your first impression of the town so far? Friendly, I think, but the I think makes it sound like I'm not sure about anything. Don't worry, it really is. People might be meddlesome, but they only have the best intentions. Thank you so much for a little interview. I appreciate it. And I promise you'll have your first copy of the review by tomorrow morning. I'll have a look at your selection now, if you don't mind. See you around? I read a happily ever after cookbook. Do I do something else? Like, can I do something else? I can... He's a character I can talk to, but that's about it, I think. Oh. Think. Time to close shop, ma'am. Check on... Why do you make it go so fast? Is my game loading too fast? Buxtonbury Review. Filled with articles, events, items for sale. Thanks, Fern. Whoa! The Buxtonbury Review reports on the ongoings around town. You can check today's and tomorrow's weather. Keep an eye out for upcoming events. You can see the money in your pocket. And all the books you own, in both in your shop and in storage. Looks like they're running a little low. In the classified selection, you can acquire used books to replenish your stocks. Let's give it a try. Just click buy. You should come in and handy. Maintaining good stock of books is an important part of any bookselling adventure. Oh! The classified selection will sometimes have other bits and bobs. Let's pick up this lonely cactus. Sleigh. A bit prickly, but it has a heart of gold. Well equipped. +1 to drama jail sense. Plus 2% of danger. Sleigh. Close the newspaper by toggling it on and off in the bar. This is your item bar. From here, you can open the newspaper and customize your bookshop, among other things. Customize your bookshop. I want plant. Oh! I have a boost! Some items can increase your sale chance for certain genres or change the effectiveness of other items. Watch out though, sometimes this comes at the expense of another genre. Equipping some items will also increase your daily expenses, so keep that in mind. Why would it need a daily expense to put a flower? Okay. And decorate inside or outside your shop, just click here. Oh! Slay. Click here to manage your inventory by different categories. Paints. I like the green. Now click left mouse the bucket on what you want to paint. Look for a white dot. Use the icon above the bookshop. Okay. Sure. Game is bugged, I think. Oh, there you go, I did. Let's have your inner direction break. Click this button. And it says books! Folding table. Oh, guest book. Oh, I have all these cute new items. All items. Books. Table. No, I want this inside. There you go. What does it do? I see down here. If you sold more than 10 books, whoa! I love this. I want to put the cactus on there. There you go. I want to read the books number each so you can pick a location to visit on a map. Going to a location has a travel cost, which is based on your daily expenses as well as parking fees at the location. You unlock more locations as you go. For now, let's pick the Waterfront Square again. But I wanted to read the paper! By clicking. So this one is a popular genre. Looking more books. The genre increases the odds of people finding a book they will like in that genre. I have 0 classics. I have only 1 fantasy book that won't do. And I'm just gonna like... Yup. Summer 2nd. Hello, people. Yes, you can look around the location, click and drag to move your view. Interact with things by clicking on them. Let's pick this buoy. Oh! Love that. Most of the board is taken up with illustrations of the marine animals native to the local bay. Recognize the moon jellyfish with 4 purple circles. You remember seeing a stranded one at the far beach before. The delicate tentacles are used to catch prey such as plankton, but are harmless to humans. See the image of a herring gull in flight ahead. Oh! Characteristically bright orange spot on its otherwise yellow bill. These scavengers can seem menacing to humans, but they are trying to adjust to the increasing urbanization of their habitats. I wanna watch through this. They are incredibly intelligent. For example, researchers have observed them shoplifting books, presumably using them to nest in. Lastly, there is a group of small gray acorn barnacles pictures shown to look different above and below the water surface. We're very aware that the hard bumps often found on rocks and boats are actually the shells of a small, whatever that word is. An acorn barnacle's legs poke out from the top and once the tide comes in to catch plankton out of the water. I'm just doing like 20 million accents. It like blended up and then like shoot and spit out. That's what I'm doing. Fascinating creatures. It feels like you have gained a whole new appreciation for the coastal critters today. Seems like this guy's out of order for right now. Check back later. Hello, welcome in my bookstore. I sell books. Hello. Hi there. Hi, there you are. I wanted to commend you on how much you've been livening up this place. I'm sure you want to branch out to other places in town now. My friend Mary owns a very successful cafe in the town center. If I call her up and get her to give you parking space, you'll get a few visitors. Good call. Yes and no, dear. You can always trust me on these sorts of things. It's decided then. Meet you out by the Cafe Liberté as soon as you can. Yes, ma'am. Whoop whoop! Go to the cafe and speak to Tilda. I estimate that the cafe towns is actually won't accept no for an answer. Oh, and while we're on the topic of showing your face, I heard Arthur Walter has quite impressed with your little wagon. He's one of the local fixtures. Why don't you go over there and introduce yourself? He should be back from his recent catch just now. Hello! Introduce yourself, do Mel Taylor. Okay. You might want to write this down, love. Having an organized diary will come in handy in our business. Our business? You know what? I still have quite a few unsold journals left from my old shop. So here, why don't you take this one? I have a journal. There you go. I hope you make good use of it. Goodbye. Bye, lady. Open it anytime. Blah, blah. Oh, I can read the paper. Here you have a contract with genres you have sold the most of, useful for adjusting your selection. This is the total number of books you've sold. Check back here for hints and events as you discover more. Looks like this page holds a little postage stamp to mark your memories in Buxtonbury. You collect these stamps as you are making contributions around town. You can also see your progress towards the stamps as well as hints and extra info. Ahoy, matey! Introduce yourself to old sailor. He's using right stair at the waterfront. Click on the arrows at the corner of the page. Whoa! Owned by Tilda's friend. Click on the bookmark to navigate between different chapters in the journal. Oh! 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 On this page you can see different items and effects you have affecting your books. To use this page if you're ever unsure what something does. or when you're trying to create the most optimized bookstore. I am danger. The calendar gives you an overview of what happened and what will happen this season. Check back frequently if you've ever unsure what's going around town. Simply click on one of the days to see more details. Flea market. Oh. Summer bonfire. Oh. Pictures. Hey. I would like to read this. Tiny bookshop. Hello. You're running a bookstore. I'm reading a newspaper in a game. Tiny bookshop rolled into Buxtonbury. Buxtonbury newcomer turns new page. Have you ever dreamt of finding a true home and starting a humble business abroad? That's precisely what this tiny bookshop operator has done, choosing our very own Buxtonbury as their latest destination. When asked about their first impression of the fresh-faced bookseller, finds Buxtonbury to be very friendly. Find out more about this new and exciting shop by visiting Waterfronts tomorrow. Thank you. Welcome in. Hope you're gonna enjoy Cozy. Because I couldn't deal with Resident Evil. The idea of playing Resident Evil today was just like, or last week, so I didn't stream last week. My bad. The thought of having to play Resident Evil just 8, the latest one. We're preparing for 9. I've only done 7, and now 8, and I'm only with Lady Dimitrescu. I haven't gotten very far. I've only done 1 stream so far, but it somehow got me into this like mood that made me not want to stream the game for a little moment, because I'm like, it's very intense. Like, I love watching Resident Evil games. Playing them is a whole new can of worms that I was not prepared for. It's difficult. 2, 3, and 4. I've tried watching 2, and I've just never been able to keep my focus on it somehow. Like, it does not make any I don't know why. But I have watched and rewatched Resident Evil 4 Remake. But someone else was playing it. Lots of puzzles. Resident Evil. Do you mean don't worry because you think I'll be good? I suck at puzzles and parkour. I just bring vibes, honestly, which is why I thought if I don't want to play Resident Evil or Phasmo or any other game that I've streamed so far, well, I would want to play Baldur's Gate, but my Baldur's Gate buddy is very busy. So I thought, why not a cozy game that's in my wish list, and that was this one. Lots of puzzles in 2. I feel like I usually give off like very chaotic vibes. I think that's like it. But besides the gaming, which I have now today changed to cozy gaming for the stream, in like my real non-streaming free time, I'm grandmaing all the way. And I love it. I love reading. I got a few new books in today. And I'm gonna try and finish it fast. I used to read a lot more the last 2 years. This year has been really slow. But I'm gonna see if the book that came in today I can finish in a week. Would be really cool. If I'm not too tired after stream, I might start after stream. I'm just gonna ban this. Really? Ban this person. Ban. There you go. There you go. Bye bye bots. No. I want to read more. I love reading. And I've also, like, 2 weeks ago, 1 week ago, started up knitting. And I'm already, like, a hobby sewist. Like, I'm watching... The thing, I love reading. And I love sewing. But they're all very... You need to dedicate time to do these hobbies. I love reading, but it's... I have to, like, turn off the TV and, like, get cozy with my book and read. For sewing, I need to have a lot of mental preparedness for it, and also need, like, vibes to actually sew, because, well, I have to think about not making any mistakes and blah blah blah, and making sure that I follow the pattern and doing blah 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 blah. Putting it in the back, I can get you in the mood. But the thing is, I love reading, but like the last few years I've been reading a lot out of convenience, and because if I wasn't reading, I would just be on my phone or stare out the window. And so I chose, hey, I like reading, and I can, like, sitting on a train to school or on a bus, I would read, because it's time you would otherwise quite literally just be staring out a window or scrolling on your phone, which is just stupid. And I somehow always got myself to actually do that. And when I wasn't living with my boyfriend Snack yet, we would he would go to his hobby, and I would just go with him. I wouldn't do the sports that he does, but I would be there, and I would have my book, and I would sit on, you know, he was in the class and I was reading in the cafeteria, and that's really fun. But also, now that I live, but he hasn't, it's really, I don't have those convenience moments anymore where I like, oh, I can read because I would otherwise be doing nothing. The only time that I have that is my lunch break at work. But I don't like reading in my desk chair at my desk at work. They have one sofa somewhere in the building, but it's like so cold there. It's no fun being there if the radiators aren't working. Just listen to music on a train, you mean? Because I also do that, and I did that for like the first year I went to college, but then after I chose, I'm gonna read because I like reading. The problem is, if you're reading like a simple book that isn't too big, like a simple romance book or small thriller, whatever, it's usually like a doable size to like hold. Once you get into fucking romantasy, which is the combination of romance and fantasy, those books become fucking enormous. They're so big. It's like so stupid to carry them with you because they're this big. Like, they're giant. I like reading. And you see, oh, but half the shelf is empty. That's because I bought it like a month ago, the shelves. I used to have only like 3 of those small ones. Manga, if it counts. It does count. Manga counts and comic books count. It's just a different kind of reading. In my opinion, it's still reading. But I don't know about manga because I have never read any. But I used to read comic books when I was a kid. And I would say that I would prefer, like, if, like, let's say I prefer to spend my time not doing dumb stuff like scrolling on my phone, and I'd rather be reading or knitting or doing anything fun that isn't just mindless, endless scrolling on my phone. So I'd rather be reading, and if I had kids, I would rather them read too, or play a game, or do a puzzle. And if they want to read comic books because they had pictures in them, or because they just prefer that series because they like the characters so much, who am I gonna say no to? Because it doesn't really matter if it's a comic book, if it's you know, it's manga, if it's a novel, if it's a self-help book. You know, reading is reading. At the end of the day, as long as the person reading it is having fun, I don't think it really matters. And that's just the tea and shade of it all. I'm gonna play the game. Hold on. I'm gonna buy these. Yay, books. Sunny, sunny, sunny. Hey, what are you doing here? I assumed you'd be at the beach like everyone. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot you're new. You seem to fit in easily. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Here, I'll show you how to get to Far Beach in case you want to drop by there soon. Hey, I can go to the beach. W speed. Finish the beach of dreams. I'm not really a beach person myself, but I'm sure the crowd there will need some of your reading material. Good idea. Because I love reading when I'm at places. Ahoy there, kiddo! How's it going? Stamp collected. Looks like you've got a very sturdy vessel there. I've got some old items lying around which I thought you might like. See if any of it's to your liking. I can't afford any of this. Animal effects. I like animal. +1 expenses. I don't have money for it. I can't know what. My friends tell me you got some decent cargo on board too. They've been especially enjoying your travel and your classic novels. Guess I have to be careful, or I might be outsold by your... Why don't we make a bet? If you can make 20 sales to my buddies, I'll admit defeat. Ah! Ho ho! I'm looking forward to a little competition, kiddo. Good luck. Who said I was a kiddo? Huh? What's the one doing? Yay! Me. Hey! Buy all my books, everyone. Eh, sold one! Yeah! What are you looking for? Turn this on. Oop. Boink! They bought a classic book. A travel book. Ooh, Korean. Such sugary cover art. Okay. No. Don't. You know. What do you mean? Thanks, I guess. Can I buy like a second shelf? Discounts? I want this. I want it. Okay. Tragedies and comedies. I think I'm gonna go for this one because it's just cheap. This is on sale. I mean, sure. What's the harm? Public park still in despair. Park management looking for volunteers. Last winter, a series of snowstorms devastated vital parts of the beloved Rye Park. Many trees were uprooted and flower beds were destroyed by strong hail. Since the beginning of the year, members of the Buxtonbury community have repeatedly expressed the wish for a restoration effort. Led by students of the St. Buxton University, a newly formed group of volunteers is looking for local gardeners willing to donate their precious time and resources to the much-needed repairs. Sunny. It'll be sunny in the morning. I would like to customize my store. I can look around. Why is it so expensive just to be there? I would like... Hello! Like, I want to buy one. Can I buy... How do I buy a second shelf? I don't think I can. Yet. We'll go there. Okay. So we need more travel. And we need more drama. So we're just gonna fill a shelf with that and a shelf with that. There you go. Let's go. Bookstore can also be impacted by unexpected sources. These are special slates you can always read up on with something tooltips. Wow. There you are. Stamp collected. That Miriam has her hands full with the cafe again, but I'm sure she'll buy later. Now I have something you might help me with. I've been cleaning out my old store for months now, selling the small pieces at the flea market. It's Saturday. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's Saturday. And then I move the more bulky items to the market. Help an old bookseller out, will you? They'll fit well until they bag them, sure. Just pick them up and bring them with you to the market on Saturday. Sure. I owe you. I'll make sure there's lots and lots of customers in it for you. Thank you. Some people will ask for help. They can't find what they're looking for. Oh! Listen closely to people's requests and try to pick up on what kind of book they're looking for. Difficulty. Pay attention to how certain parts of their requests are worded. Some things can be optional, while others are really important to your customer. Hello! Welcome back, Scarlett! People also leave some of their likes and dislikes unsaid, so make sure to put yourself in their shoes. Some requests might also be harder to fulfill than others. You can check the difficulty starts here to gauge how many books in your shelf are a good fit for your customer. Requests usually get more difficult as your stock dwindles throughout the day. Let's look for a book that might pique their interest. So dear, anything I haven't read yet? I can always go for a good whodunit. I'd usually go for the 21st century publications. The Silent Patient is one of my all-time favorites. Jesus. She wants a thriller. No. The Outsider, The Murder, The Vicar. It! A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I have actually read that one. I do. And I will tell you why. My D&D's character name is Scarlet. And I remember saying that last time I saw you. I remember. I remember saying that last time. So, yes. I do. I read this book. Oh, looks like you've managed to surprise me with an unexpected pick. Would never have looked there. How wonderfully folly. I also love how I put the shelf on the side and she's looking not at the bookshelf. I've never would have looked. How glad you liked it, ma'am. They'll try this one and keep shopping. Glad you liked it. Inspire. No. Wow, you've just inspired. Whenever you, it's lots is happening. Whenever you are successfully recommend a book, all your customers become inspired to pick up a book from for a short time while active. Slay. This is a sale of chance to all genres for a short while. That's a very big slay on my part. Come to your channel every day to see if you're live. You do? And I haven't even been live for like the whole of last week. Because I have been busy doing nothing. Because I was overwhelmed with the idea of having to read, play Resident Evil. You had so much fun last time. I can't remember for what stream you were here. People are buying my stuff. Yay! Do I wanna? I don't wanna do. I need something for an essay. Let me help you. Resident Evil. I was not feeling Resident Evil. That's why we're doing this. Cozy, because I couldn't handle Resident Evil. Hi there. I want something in a historical setting. Also something poetic would be nice. Play Resident Evil in the dark. Is this dark enough? You know, outside it's dark. The moment I'm driving back from work and the moment I like leave in the morning to go to work, and that's very fucking sad. You know, no lights. Resident Evil isn't scary as in jump scare or setting wise to me. Resident Evil is scary because I suck at video games and I can't fucking hit a target if it hit me in the face. No lights, meh. I don't like that's a good. I don't think that's a good idea. Honestly, I don't think so either. Historical setting. Do I have? It's a classic. Yeah. Historical setting. This one? What is this? Drama? It's travel. Fact. Well, I could give her this. I could give them this book, and it's very, literally historical. Or, I'm gonna go with this one, I think. A perfect recommendation! Oh, wow! I'm interested in the historical aspect of it. I'm glad you liked it. I've just found someone's favorite book! What? We'll buy this one and keep shopping. Glad you liked it. Fern! Can I talk to you? I will help you. I'd love to read something to do with real life, but I absolutely don't care for books that try to give me life advice. I couldn't find anything at the library. What are you sorry about? Because you don't know this game? It's my first time playing. We run a bookstore and we have to help people find the right books. My qualifications for this? That. Good low-key. Play Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Why does that sound familiar? I haven't played it or seen it, but I feel like I have had that recommendation before. Don't be sorry about not knowing any games. Tell me about your favorite game and chances are I have never heard from it. Or seen it. Voice actors from Baldur's Gate, which ones? That's the important question. I met 2 of them. Okay, we need a real life. Mobile game. I like Jennifer English. I thank you so much for writing the character name because I would have not known who that was. I only know like a handful by like their real names, and that's not one of them. Okay. What is the game about? What is this Expedition 33 about? And you're not good at games, girl. Me neither. Why do you think we're playing this, huh? Why did it say fact here? Do they want a fact book? This is difficult. Do with real life advice. We don't care for books that try to give me real life advice. That's fantasy. That wouldn't be real. I would think fact. It's in second fact book there. Is that hinting? Help. I'll just recommend this. You're right. I did it. I guess it's right. Great. I'm out of classics. Damn it. Cat lover. Girl, same. Girl, same. I love that sound effect. Books sold. A lot of travel books. For some fucking reason, man. I'm rich. I have a lot of books. It's about these expeditioners trying to stop the paintress who paints a number, and whoever ages above or that number turns into flower petals. And with 70% of the paint. What? I need to read that again. Expedition 33 is about these expeditioners trying to stop the paintress who paints a number, and whoever ages above that number turns into flower petals, passes away. People die. And for 67 years, the expedition has failed to stop the paintress. So how do you stop the paint? That sounds... It sounds cool, but I have like zero clue of what that would look like in like a video game. It sounds cool, but it took a minute for me to like get what you were saying. And it's kind of giving me like a brain fuck right now. Like, yeah, probably. I'm buying this plant because I need the drama that this is gonna give me. Okay, book. Read. Book. No. Store in town center sits empty. Former bookshop cleared out after whatever her name is, retirement. Many of the readers will have fond memories of the Bookhandel and Antiquariat at 4 Cereal Plaza, where Tilda's succulent doors were always open to comfort you with the perfect book. And while this 76-year-old has been happily retired for a few years now, it still feels like the end of an era to see these doors come to their final close. In Buxtonbury's new mobile bookshop follow in their impressive footsteps, and what will happen to this prime spot at Cyril's Plaza? Maybe I can buy it? I get anime out of it? I don't know. I really wouldn't know. I have a Discord, but I doubt that the link will work. See, it doesn't work. Which means I would have to set it up again, and I don't want to do that right now. Slay! However, I think I want to put it inside. There you go. I'm gonna put this back in the middle because everyone's shopping on the side. Frick! I can look at it for you because I have the link somewhere. Hold on. Theme elements. Because the link, it shouldn't be broken, but it is. It's just a command that doesn't work. This should work. What the fuck? Why is it so expensive? Where is the flea market? We're gonna go there. I have to fill my bookshelves because I have none. of the good things. I want to add like 2 of these, so I at least have 3 of these, so I have them. Travel sells like fucking crazy, and facts do too. So we're just gonna like do it like this. Then we have plenty of them. Sure, let's go. Hello. Hello, we're open. Having this stuff with me gives me 10 bucks. I have 17 bucks. What the fuck? Trying to not leave without saying bye, but I'm still here. It's okay, don't worry. It's a child! Hi. Can I get a book? I wouldn't mind something niche, and I still like children's book, but no romance, please. Do I have children's book? F3. Yeet. Whoa, I think that might be fun. Alice in Wonderland. My favorite, how did you know? I'm just that good. I'm already 8 3/4. I'm too old for kids' books. But alright, I'll check it out. Oh. Yeah, please do, so I won't forget. It's a good idea. Hi, Harper! Be back soon, okay? Bye! I thought, you know, child. Wink. Okay, I just found a skull. There it is. Thank you so much. But also she's like, I wanted but you know, I want a children's book, and then I give her a children's book, and she's like, you know, I'm 8 3/4, right? I can do with an adult book. No, child, you don't. The answer is no. This might be a bit odd, but I just need another fantasy novel now, and I need to live vicariously through an epic adventure. Also, the longer the book, the better. Which would. They're not very long. Scottish masterpiece. I would say this. It's a long world building. That's impressive. It's because I'm just awesome. What a week! I'm looking for the next book in the series. Also, I wouldn't mind something with a detective. The Murder at the Vicarage is one of my all-time favorites. I actually have that one. Do I give it to her? Yeah, but did you tell me which series it is? I have I have that book. You want it? And by groceries and saw you online. Come say hi. Glad you're fine. Just tell me when you were planning to stream next, so I'll be there. Usually every Thursday and Tuesdays and Thursdays usually at 8, between 8 and 9 Central European time. I say 8 between 9 because depending on what I eat for dinner, it depends on when I'll be done with dinner. Sometimes, like today, I made easy dinner, but I made dinner really late because I took a shower first. Just depends. Do I give her the book that she said that she likes? But she says I'm looking for the next in a series, and I don't have a next in a series. Do I just give her, like... I'm just gonna give her this. Sure. Oops. Oopsies. Turn-based game? Okay. Well, that's the plan, but then, you know, last week I did stream it all, which is just... It was because I wasn't feeling it. And I didn't want to stream if I wasn't feeling it, because then it wouldn't be fun for you or me. Every day I'll try my best to join. Oh yeah, I hope to see you next time. Still works fine. Keep awake for most of the day. When activated, -1. Prepares about your coffee. A second cup of coffee. All equipped. Drama chances. I can't buy it. It's 200 bucks. Organized back to record turnout thanks to perfect weather conditions at our town's ongoing flea market in time. Weekend visitors can once again browse, haggle, and to buy their heart's content. Stalls with offer variety of vintage clothing, artwork, plants, homeware, records, and more. Whether visitors remains to be seen. Staff tip: turning up between 9 and 11 to 9 and 11 a.m. will guarantee the best bargains. Okay. Did I not have something new? I have a skull. I will sell less good stuff. Do I care where I am? No, I don't think so. Wait, tabletop inspo? I don't know, I don't have that much money. Which means you're going to the cheapest location. Okay, I need some kids' books. And I need less travel. And I need more crime. I need less kids' books because it's down way. There you go. I guess I'm about to get some maintenance. Oh. That's it. I can't. Oh, you can go up there. Bonk. Okie dokie. Ahoy! You can't go wrong with a play, and I quite like a thrilling story. Also, I like a book that doesn't take itself too seriously. Okay. What, historical? Comedy. So cool. I'm glad I could help you. Lovely weather. I'm looking for a new pastime. I could use some ideas. I don't mind if it's a little outdated, and bonus points if it's from this century. What is a pastime? Just like a book. Like an easy read? For an easy read, I would go drama. I read this book. Mature reading. Possessive asshole and her brother. it's in the bookshelf, like there. You've got it. The Fault in Our Stars. A little outdated, but still from this century. I thought pastime meant an ebook that easily makes me pass time because it's reading so easily and flawlessly. I'm gonna Google it. I don't understand what. Sure. Hi! I have a second. Am I real quick? I usually prefer factual books. I usually go for 21st century publications and I enjoy my books light and entertaining. You just said to me you liked facts from this century, but light and entertaining. The fuck do you want? I would suck at this, I think. This game turns out to require more thinking than I expected. Iconic cafe, blah blah, family owned shop. Anniversary celebration this week. Also just banged my foot against my PC. Boop, 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 boop. Bonjour! If only I had money, I would buy this. No questions. If I did not have 14 bucks. Yes. Sure. Hello. I want one, but I don't have money. Ah. not selling books. Girl, to do that I need money and I don't have any of that lying around. The game is lagging. If it crashes, just stop stream. Hi, can I get a book? I love animals so much. The Never Ending Story is one of my all-time favorites. I love that the game is lagging for no reason. Like, what has happened that you need to lag? You make me angry. You said escapism. I gave you exactly that. Nice. Close. Aww. Oh, this house in the library. Adios. I'm waiting for our lady. Too many money. Couldn't I see? Somewhere? I feel like I could see somewhere how many books I've sold. Yeah, I feel like the classics are selling really well. And crime is too. And drama. We have a bunch of fantasy here. Nice. Yeah, I was in a convenient spot. Okay, just looking around. I will help you with your book. Oops. They have sheep. Ugly love. Tragic. Honestly, this is tragic. I'm very bad at this. I need to think. I honestly would give you this. This is a novel, you bitch. The shine. The Shining. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna, like, admit that I'm not having as much fun as I thought I would have. It's a very slow game, which I understood because it's a cozy game. But it's like it gets very slow, and then the moment I actually, like, now I'm just sitting and looking at the game, which is pretty, so I don't mind. But then the things that I need to do are like click the bookshop closed, add a few books to the thing, and then like read like 20 million things, but I don't want to read like 20 million things in a video game. I think I might even end stream early because this game is just, it's not cozying the way I wanted it to cozy, to be honest, and I'm truly not having as much fun as I hoped I would. I think I would have had more fun playing Fall Guys or something. Maybe we'll do that on Thursday. Maybe I'll update my Fall Guys and we'll do Fall Guys. That'd be fun. Maybe I'll even get someone to join us. I'm not saying that we will have someone to join us. But we might have someone to join us. I don't know. But I'm getting a headache. I'd rather not have a headache for longer. So I'm going to look for someone to raid. I closed my Twitch. Hold on.